And now, Judge Mathis reveals the results of yesterday's DNA test.
What else you want to tell me about Christopher? Any other discussions?
I mean, like I told Chris, he wanted a family. My family is like the mafia. Once you in, you in. Ain't no getting out. whether you are or not, you in. Ain't no getting out.
Well, you better hope this is your dad, because think you want to get out the mob?
Nah.
Well, okay, I don't know if you want to get out or not, but he's your father, so. Awesome. Congratulations to you all. Good luck. God bless you. Proud that you were able to educate yourself with your history and understand what that meant and overcoming it. Glad you did the same. Good luck to you. God bless.
Thank you so much.
You know, you in now.
That's great.
You wasn't getting out either way, but you in now.
Right. I appreciate you. You've been showing me and my son a lot of love, and I'm glad that we got this all cleared up.
Yes, me too.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad that he finally has closure, and that, you know, he knows who his family, the other side of his family is.
Plaintiff Madeline Addict says soon after she started dating the defendant, he moved to LA and they moved in together. But he couldn't keep a job and barely contributed financially. Madeline says this ultimately led to their breakup, and she's suing him for 2 loans and mileage fees. Defendant Charles Timbers says while dating Madeline, she made sexual videos and sold them, and men paid her for sexual favors. Charles insists Madeline is suing for more than he owes.
Start with you.
I'm sorry, I'm a little shaken up. It's
That's
really
all
hard
right. Take
to
your time.
see
You
him.
had a nice, pretty smile.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have no worries.
Well, so this is my ex. I'm gonna refer to him as Trey because that's just like the easiest thing.
How long did you all date, though? What time frame?
So we started talking November 2017. He came to meet me. He lived in Boston with his wife and child at the time, and I was under the impression they had a really terrible relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So he came to see me in December and told me he wanted to move to LA. And he had told me, you know, it's not for you. I want to come to LA anyway. Like, you're just like a bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he comes to move in with me 2 months later.
Move in with you?
Yeah, well, I was trying to find a place at the time. So we ended up finding a place. We were staying at Together, but my name was on the lease.
Okay.
I put the down payment. I paid the first month.
But you all
everything.
moved in there at the same time?
At the same time,
What do you
yes.
mean you paid the down payment?
Or like the deposit, the security.
You didn't
deposit.
share in that?
No.
Why not?
He didn't have it. He was moving. I was cutting him some slack because he just left a marriage.
You moved to LA, bro?
Pretty much.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the first year of our relationship, mind you, we entered into this in an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That was an agreement we had. The first year was pretty good. He had gotten a job from my family friend, and that was pretty good until he lost the job, and then it became just this sob story of just like, I can't find another job. Nobody will hire me for this reason, that reason, every other reason. And it was like, I'm carrying all this weight of a man that's 12 years older than me and has had his own life already.
How long did that go on? I can't find anything.
Probably like 6 months, 8 months of me taking care of almost everything. And then we decided to break up. He went to live with his mom in Tennessee, and he found a job out there very quickly and worked there for 6 months. During that 6 months, we were broken up. We were still talking and like talking about possibilities of getting back together, but we were single, and I acted as I was single. We decided to get back together, and he came back, and the job thing was already kind of something we were worried about.
Time, right?
No.
So you moved him in again with no job.
To be fair,
now you end up in here with me. Want me to solve it?
I know.
You moved the man in. The same man you moved in the first time. He was broke and never worked, and you all broke up because he was broke and never worked, and you took care of him.
Yeah.
He comes back again, broke, for you to take care of him, and now I got to deal with it. Thanks
Me too.
a lot.
Unfortunately, I got to deal with it too. Well, we decided to get back together, and he came back, and the job thing was already kind of something
Had
we
a
were
job
worried
this
about.
time, right?
No,
So you moved him in again with no job.
Yeah.
He comes back again broke for you to take care of him, and now I got to deal with it. Thanks
Me
a
too.
lot.
Unfortunately, I got to deal with it too. Well,
Plaintiff Madeline Attic is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims while they were dating, Madeline made sexual videos and sold them, and men paid her for sexual favors.
Go ahead.
so I thought I had work lined up for him. That didn't pan out. I can't control the tides. I can't control everything, but I did try to have work lined up for him. When that didn't pan out, and a few months of him not working was wearing on me again, he had the idea of, can I use your car for Lyft and I'll get you half the rent. So I let him use my car to drive for Lyft. And
And I guess that's what we hear about
Yeah,
mileage. So I'll
exactly.
let him
Yeah.
give me some background.
Yeah.
Sir?
I mean, like she said, I mean, we started dating 2017 around then. I moved to LA. Like she said, there was promise of work because I had concerns about that too. Like I moved to LA, I don't have work, I don't have any of that lined up. She said she had work lined up for me through friends.
First time?
The first time.
What did she say she had for you?
Okay, go ahead. Lie.
No, I'm
Go ahead.
asking you.
It was so basically California is heavy in the marijuana industry.
I'm asking you, what did she say she had for
She
you?
had it's
Say
a
she
trimming
had
job. It's a
things
trimming
lined
job.
up for you. What?
It's a trimming job.
Okay,
supposed
she
to be-
had a trimming
yeah.
job.
Right.
And what happened?
And the job wasn't there when I got there.
What happened to the job?
I can't control if somebody wants to hire him or not. If they hire other people in the
Okay.
meantime, like I
It was
said,
an
there's
opening and they didn't hire him.
I said there was opportunity for him to work.
Right,
I don't
I
have
got
a
you.
job.
No, you can't
lined up.
guarantee a
I
person
can't
get a
guarantee
job. They
anything.
shouldn't move until they get a job.
I can't
Nobody
guarantee
should
it.
leave their town broke without a job in the next town. Couldn't they interview him? Or couldn't he have gotten a round trip ticket on the week that he was going to interview?
Yeah.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
All right, so they didn't want to hire you. What else? What happened after that?
I mean, basically, they didn't want to hire me. I went looking for work. Like she said, I got a job working in construction with someone.
In LA?
Yeah.
Through a family friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long? I thought he
Like 8 months. That was the first time we broke up. That was the first time we were together. The second time is when he used my car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I worked hard in that job,
happened?
I lost a job because the guy that owned the place, he did something that was idiotic. He ended up going to jail.
Okay.
We all lost our jobs.
All right.
So it never was a case of me trying to work because she was there. Like I got to a point where I had a hard time trying to find work. That I went to Chick-fil-A. They're looking at me like
Did
you're.
he?
From what I hear,
They're looking at me like, no, you took me there.
I did not drop you off
okay,
at
anyway,
Chick-fil-A.
so I went
You know whether he
That's
worked
a
there or
lie.
not.
I know
Alright,
he
so-
went to go there for a job interview. That's what he told me.
She was
but I didn't
downstairs,
drop
Your
him
Honor.
off there.
Do you know of him working at Chick-fil-A?
He never worked at Chick-fil-A.
No, I said I went to try to work there. But till fast forward, we break up. I go to
Why'd you break up?
because she obviously she wanted someone that made more money, and I was just at a
No,
point.
more. You didn't make any. She wants somebody to make any money.
Okay.
Go ahead. What else?
So,
you all broke up because of that. You
yeah.
went to Nashville and found work there, she says?
Yeah, I went to Chattanooga. So I went to Chattanooga. I went to work there. Found work immediately. I was fine. I was getting back on my feet. Everything was cool. Having love for her. We started talking again. Long story short, we got back together. I went back to, California.
You had a job waiting on you this time?
In California?
Uh-huh.
No, but I had a better idea of things I could do.
Oh, okay. But you moved there once again, broken without a job.
In agreement with this woman.
No, to live off of her. We know you live off of her. I'm saying you moved there without a job and with no money. A second time. Is that what happened or not?
I guess so.
Let's get back to you. He's admitting that he moved back again.
Yeah.
Broke with no job. All right. I don't know why people do that. All right, go ahead.
The things that love will make you do, right? I can't.
No.
I can't.
No. No.
Maybe I'm just stupid then. I don't know.
About that. I don't know about quitting one job and moving out of an entire state with no other means of sustaining myself.
Yeah.
Nope.
Me taking him back was an act of love.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right. So, yeah.
So then he came back and used my car for Lyft. And a couple months in, I noticed how many miles were going on my car, and it was a lease. So, I'm going to get charged for those miles when I return the car. And so it was always agreed upon, okay, I'm gonna pay for these miles, this is how much I'm gonna pay based on what the lease agreement with Honda was at the time. So that was always an agreement.
You don't have to pay for any until you go over.
Until you go over, yes, but it went 13,000.
Overage.
Yeah, it was 13,000 miles over. And
loans?
The loans. So the loans was during COVID, we were flipping furniture from auctions and trying to make money because he couldn't drive for Lyft. So he borrowed $500 to buy some speakers that sat in the house for like 2 months until he sold them, and then he kept all the money. And then the other...
Speakers for what?
Speakers that we bought at an auction at a good price to sell at a better price.
Go ahead. Bought. Go ahead.
Well, it was his purchase, but I loaned him the money to do it. And then the final loan is so we had been broken up for a month at this point. He already paid for the rest of October. So, the rent, the half of the rent for the rest of October. So I said, okay, you can stay.
Okay, he had been paying rent at this point.
Less than half of the rent, but yes.
What's some?
Something for sure.
That's not true.
$800 is less than $1,700.
Whatever the case, ma'am, he was paying you. Go ahead.
He was helping.
What you had when you allowed him to come back. You knew you had a guy who wasn't making a lot of money, so you shouldn't have had all these expectations of him. Go ahead, though.
I believed in him.
No, but you can count. You're a smart young lady. I can tell.
Yeah. I did. I messed up.
Yeah. He's admitting that he moved back again.
Yeah.
Broke with no job. All right.
The things that love will make you do, right? I can't.
No.
I can't.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe I'm just stupid then. I don't know.
About that. I don't know about quitting one job and moving out of an entire state with no other means of sustaining myself.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, me taking him back was an act of love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Plaintiff Madeline Addict is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims while they were dating, Madeline made sexual videos and sold them, and men paid her for sexual favors.
Go ahead.
So the last
loan.
The last loan was when he was still using my computer while he was still living at my house. It was past the 1st of November at this point. You know, he hadn't paid rent for this upcoming month, and I'm already telling him, come on, you got to figure it out. He sees a picture of a guy that I'm talking to on my computer, so he spazzes out, starts packing all his stuff, getting all frantic, and I'm like, okay, great, he's finally leaving, awesome. And when he realizes that I'm okay with him leaving this time, because this was always his move against me, was I'm leaving, you know.
I'll take care of you.
He said, well, I'm not leaving unless I get $500 to drive back to Tennessee, because I'm not going to be able to get back.
There you go.
You know?
Now
and so
you sound like my man.
I pulled out Cash App, and I sent him $500. I was like, get out. Leave. Just go. And he left that day. So.
Well, is that what you're claiming to be a loan?
Yeah, because he did say he was going to pay it. Yeah, he did say
when did he say he was going to repay you?
He said he was going to pay it back. He never gave me a date.
There was no date.
There was no date.
Good enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hear from you, sir, about the loans and the mileage.
I honestly think, as far as the mileage is concerned, I did agree on paying the miles. What I also asked was for proof. Now, my problem was one minute it was one number, the next minute it was another number, and I said, can I have some proof? Okay. That was it. I never got the proof. I never got the proof. I never got the proof. That was it. I feel like, do I owe her for the mileage? Yes, I do. Okay.
Now, what about the loans? The $500 and $500?
I mean, the $500 was a gift that I also intended on paying back.
Which like $500? I think I heard two $500.
The $500 at the end of the relationship.
To get out of town.
Which I also intended on paying back, but we never had a date. So it was once again just me trying to get on my feet.
And how long has that been?
A year.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like I sent her money in between, Your Honor. It's not like
I've gotten $300 in the past year.
Yeah, but
that's it.
Toward this?
Towards other parking tickets. Mind you, I got him another car. I co-signed a car for him. It took him 9 months to give it back to me because every 3 months he needed another 3 months to refinance. And when I get it back, it's filthy.
Oh, you're a big sucker.
I'm sorry.
I said you were a big sucker.
I was a big sucker. Yeah, I was. I really loved him so much, and I just wanted.
One more time. Did you say 3 is a charm?
No. I'm good.
I thought 3 is a strikeout. Yeah. Give me one more time.
I'm good. I promise.
I mean, it's like okay.
Go ahead. No, I'll let you express yourself.
You understand, Your Honor? It's I was dealing with a nightmare myself. You know, she's complaining about money. I think she's fine. You know, you understand, through that whole relationship, I knew she was doing a lot of sneaky stuff behind my back. She got a Patreon, something like a OnlyFans. She's always getting money. It's sexual favors. This time she lied to me plenty times.
I'm sorry.
No.
I feel like that's completely inappropriate for him to be putting out there right now because it's not related. And the Patreon was actually maybe a month before we broke up. So that doesn't count to anything.
Anyway, like I said, she was doing sexual favors.
I was not doing sexual favors. And if you really want to get into it, you took videos with me, sir.
Jeez.
I know.
So did you make money off that as well? Yes.
I did.
Okay.
I also know that
Joey, you got them videos?
Sir, if she's making money off extra videos, because she's selling more than just the video she says she's gonna sell, she's fine. She's getting money on top of, she's getting money. People are giving her money for these favors.
But
now, I'm sorry, she lied to me. I got upset about it. I understand why she's upset. I worked very hard to make her happy. I couldn't do it for many reasons. I'm sorry for that. My intentions were never to hurt her. It was never to upset her in any way or to take money from her or to do her foul in any way. I apologize for that. I apologize wholeheartedly. But she done a lot of wrong too. And I'm not saying, I took her money because she cheated on me and she was sleeping around and sending videos and doing all this crazy thing. You know, like, it was a constant nightmare. I mean, she lives in Chicago. Every time she comes to Chicago, I hope her boyfriend is here right now because every time she comes to Chicago, she wilds out.
No, I've been single.
She wilds out. No, she's out here.
Traumatized.
She's out here. I'm telling you, she probably saw 3 dudes last night. So every time she's in Chicago, she sees multiple dudes. So.
Wow. Do you really hate me that much?
Yes, I do.
Wow, I never did anything to make him hate me this much. I took care of a grown man that's 12 years older than me for 3 years while his kid and his wife, he's not even divorced yet, is across the country. Oh, you are now?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Wasn't the entire 3 years we were together. Not divorced.
Separated legally.
And you weren't a sucker. I was messing with you.
I am a sucker.
Trying to dramatize what you did to discourage you from doing it in the future, which is what I do to people.
No, I appreciate
when they come in and they're crackheads. And
hey, I'm on a 3-year
I tell them that so that I can discourage them from continuing
That's not what
to do it. That's what I'm trying to do to you.
Yeah.
Father, you a sucker so you can stop taking care of men.
Co-signed a car for him. It took him 9 months to give it back to me because every 3 months he needed another 3 months to refinance.
Oh, you're a big sucker.
I'm sorry.
You were a big sucker.
I was a big sucker. Yeah, I was. I really loved him so much, and I just wanted.
One more time. Did you say 3 is the time?
No. I'm good.
I thought 3 is a strikeout.
Yeah.
Give me one more time.
I'm good. I promise.
Plaintiff Madeline Addict is suing her ex-boyfriend, who claims while they were dating, Madeline made sexual videos and sold them, and men paid her for sexual favors.
You're going to have to let him say his say about both men and women and about money.
But he's also
because you brought up men and women issues. You brought up that he saw something on your computer about a man that caused confusion in the relationship. No, ma'am, you kept trying to stop it. How is this relevant? Oh, don't let that come out. No, please don't. Oh, I'm gonna die if this comes out. Yes, it's gotta come out because you brought it out, ma'am.
That's my point.
I know.
Even then, I'm always trying to protect it. There's stuff I'm not even saying. There's stuff I will never, ever say out of protection.
I really came on here trying to be really sweet and not come at his throat, and he turned right around and just came at mine by saying—
You didn't try to come at my throat?
How did I come at your throat?
How did you? Everybody just saw how you tried to come at my throat.
I said you're 12 years older than me and you're married.
Anyway, like I said,
and I took care of you for 3 years. That's the truth, Trey.
I think the only issue
you paid all the rent. You paid all the rent every month.
No, that's not.
You paid for the car. You bought the car. You paid for every. You made every payment. Let me mind you. I paid every payment on that car. Fine. And
I paid a year of insurance for that car as well.
All right, I'm gonna let her finish.
I'm not coming after him for it all. Mind you, he's put my credit down 72 points because he went to default on that car. And I had even given him an opportunity to say, because every 3 months it was, I need 3 months to refinance. I need 3 months to refinance. And I even gave him an opportunity, maybe June, July. I said, listen, we can wipe your debt if you just give me the car tomorrow. Please, please.
You never said tomorrow.
I did. I said, if you can just give me the car, we can wipe your debt. And you didn't.
You said tomorrow?
Oh my God.
I mean, you have access to that voice.
Sir,
you have access to that voice memo, sir.
Sir, I admire you for admitting that you owe. Secondly, ma'am, you took him back a second time under the exact same circumstance I don't know what you expected to change. Had it been one time and you knew he had deceived you, or you felt you had to bear too much of the burden, and you say, nope, bearing too much of the burden, can't do this, not taking care of a man. But you get him out, and then 6 months later, you let him come back and you do the exact same thing.
To be fair, this man is really manipulative, and he has done a number on me.
No, that's the truth.
Yes,
no, the
he
truth
has.
is, the truth is,
Yes,
I'm not a bad guy, and she knows that.
He's not a bad guy. I never said he was. I said he owes me money, and it's been a year since we broke up, and I just want to move on with my life.
No, she doesn't, because if she wanted to move on, she would have let us move on.
I would have let you owe me $3,000 and never got it back.
Look,
my hard-earned money.
Judge, I'm gonna tell you later. Life is going good. I'm making money right now. I don't think she likes it. It seems like every time I go on vacation, all of a sudden something weird's happened. I got a call from a parent or someone. You know, your ex has hit me up. She's trying to destroy my relationship now.
Well, good news is you said a key word there. I'm making money now, so you can pay her $2,950 judgment. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You did tell me to take it to court, just for the record.
What's up?
You said take it to court.
I'm good.
All right, thank you.
Plaintiff Terry West met the defendant through her ex, but once their relationship became rocky, Terry stopped going out with them. Terry suing his former friend for breach of contract and emotional distress. Defendant Nicole Cobbin says Terry is addicted to cocaine, and everyone in town knows he's nothing but a mooch. Nicole is countersuing because she claims Terry slashed her tire.
Start with you.
I met the defendant back in 2017 through her ex. We would go to parties, bars, all that good stuff together. Eventually, their relationship got rocky, so I stopped coming around.
Chose sides. You went with her ex as a friend. You took his friendship.
I kept them separate. I was able to form a relationship with her outside of that relationship.
Mm-hmm. How did it go with the relationship the two of you had outside of your other buddy?
It was good until we came here.
All right. Ma'am, you give me some background on your friendship, if you like.
Well, Terry's known to be a moocher around Las Vegas. He's mooched off cabanas, taking bar tabs off my account. He's known around town to take the RTC bus and mooch rides off me. And he's just known around town to take.
He probably got $1 million stuff under his mattress.
Boy, bye. No. No, he don't. He lives with his mama.
So that's because he's saving money.
Sure.
Go look under his mattress.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
People are frugal. Some people are frugal like that and live off other folks and keep their money.
Plaintiff Terry West is suing his former friend, who claims Terry threatened her on social media and slashed her tire.
What industry are you guys in Las Vegas? Club industry?
I work for a timeshare company.
Oh, Lord, you the guy when you walk in, you can't even get to your room good.
I'm not that guy.
Have mercy. I won't even wait in the lines no more. I send somebody in there, peek my hair, so let me know when the condo people. Yeah. I'm just kidding, sir. And you, what industry?
Your Honor, I am a pre-litigation case manager for a personal injury law firm.
Excellent. Yeah, your bosses make plenty money.
A lot.
Yeah, personal injury lawyers. That would have been my alternative field of law had I not went into politics and civil rights law. So they make the money. They have a saying, the A students in law school become professors. The B students, they go to big firms. And the C students make all the money.
Yeah.
Because most of the C students start their own shop. Most of them focus in on personal injury so they can hit a lick, so they can get that one big case and carry them through. And so a lot of them make some real good money. So there you have it. She worked for some rich guys. Mm-hmm. That's why she was able to take care of your tab. Mm-hmm. So listen to her. For
years.
How many?
3 years.
3 years. Well, I bet you he was very fun. You were paying for that fun because he comes across as a lively guy who might have been a lot of fun and provide y'all with a big personality, character, kept y'all laughing.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
How you know that's what caused it?
Because he's done it in front of me way too many times.
Wow. Okay.
Too many times, and he's a drunk.
I don't believe it. They wouldn't hire him to do the job that he does. And he couldn't wake up in the morning in time to go to the job. You work afternoons? Sir, what shift you work?
Oh, I do 410s, so I work 7:30 to...
a.m.?
Yes.
Yeah. He couldn't get that high and drunk and then be at work at 7:30. No, ma'am. All right. He used to be a cokehead, if that's true. He's no longer one. No longer a cokehead.
Wow.
Don't believe you. You're trying to say he was addicted.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're addicted to coke, you get a little nervous when you see some because you want it.
Don't he look nervous now?
I just happen to have a little coke back here.
I'll take a drug
A
test.
little powder. All right. Got it in the envelope. Sir?
I'm sorry.
Look familiar? Okay.
You seen them envelopes before?
I'm good, sir.
You seen the envelopes before?
You're starting to sweat.
Thank you. Yeah. You see that envelope now?
I told you.
Having fun with you, sir. Tell me about the lawsuit today. Why you suing her?
I'm suing her because I gave her $750 for a car, and
you didn't spend it on coke. He had $750. Go ahead. Be quiet, girl. Young lady, ma'am.
So
Forgive me. Go ahead.
I gave the defendant $750 for a car. She had a Nissan Altima, and then she got a Mercedes, and that car was just sitting there, and she was going to help me out by me giving her a down payment and making monthly payments. And then she eventually just backed out after she took the money because she spent money that she didn't have.
So she took your $750 and you got nothing back?
Nothing.
All right, and how do we get the other monies? I guess that's emotional distress. How so?
I paid $170 just to get her and her partner served. And then I had to take time off work to locate her, to serve her.
No, you didn't. Let me hear from you. You didn't have to. That's not the only way to serve.
Plaintiff Terry West is suing his former friend, who claims Terry threatened her on social media and slashed her tire.
Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. He did give me $750. I did purchase a birthday present for myself, a 2015 Mercedes, and I had my Altima just sitting around. So I did offer, I posted on Snapchat, he reached out to me and said, I would like to purchase your vehicle. I said, I'll require a $1,500 deposit. He didn't have that, and he came up with $750. He did cash at me the $750. I experienced a loss in my job. I did not have the money to give it back to him when my vehicle was stolen when I came back from a Thanksgiving trip. My Mercedes was stolen. So I had every opportunity to give him the vehicle, but I did have to back out. I'm so sorry?
Are you from Vegas or Los Angeles?
No, I'm from California.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fine, Mercedes. Everybody in California got Mercedes. Really? They got that car, baby. Yeah. They spend all their money on cars. Right. Atlanta spends all their money on body parts and copies of expensive clothes. Some have the real deal. Detroit, we're sharp too. Right. Ours is just flashy. We wear flashy clothes. Chicago, good times at the clubs and restaurants over down on Rush Street. I know these cities and what the priorities are. You lost your job with or laid off with the firm?
I was laid off, yes, and a bunch of other case managers.
I'm sure you can't get the cases through the court. Right. The insurance companies weren't operating, so they're not writing the checks that they owe. However, why shouldn't you give him back his $750?
I actually did. I already sent it to him back in December 3rd, 2020.
So why
the
do you
year
think
after.
he's here today, lying?
Like I said, cocaine's a hell of a drug. He is a drug addict,
Where's your
and I have
receipts?
proof that I sent it to him. I sent it to him via Cash App.
What page on your evidence? Did she, sir?
I have
You haven't received any monies.
Nothing.
What were your most
Page
recent?
2, Your Honor.
Pardon?
Page 2, Your Honor. That's the screenshot of a completed
Page 2,
Cash App.
$750.
What is the-
car repayment, December 3rd to Terry West.
Correct.
What is the username on that Cash App?
Terry West.
That's not my username.
No. It says payment 2 at the bottom of
Payment to Strong 702.
with your dog in the middle. That's you.
He just forgot, man. Not that he's trying to get some more. He just forgot, and I'm not convinced that he's still a coke addict. Counterclaim for $350 is for what? Damaged property.
He slashed my tire after I could not give him my vehicle. He was very upset. There's Facebook posts of him threatening me. People telling me that
What
they're going to
page
slash my
of
tires.
your evidence?
Your Honor, I never received $750.
Do you have any, I know you can't show evidence of what you didn't receive. Do you have any conversations by text? Your generation, you all primarily communicate through text. Something should say, I've paid you on December 3rd.
Page 5, Your Honor.
No, him.
Oh, okay.
You want me to show a text?
Where you all communicated about the money after December 3rd. Because she says she paid you and she's provided me evidence of paying you $750. And so you have to overcome the evidence that she has presented. And that would have to suggest fraud. Because she has shown me a document. $750 to you, December 3rd.
His friends have put a hit on me, told me him to go ahead and...
This is him talking? Terry
Yes.
West. I can't believe she legit stole all that money from me and living her best life like she didn't just pull the shadiest stunt. And I will get these papers to the CB so we can go to court. What has he done, ma'am? What has he done wrong?
At the
with
bottom,
text?
his friend
At the
said
bottom,
that
his friend
was
said
popping
something?
my tires, yes.
That's his friend.
Correct.
You got to sue them.
And there's more. He
Tell me.
on page... I've been harassed by him and his friends. Someone said that they were going to put a hit on me, and he...
Show it to me.
Okay.
On page...
And it has to be something he said,
Yes.
not his friend.
Okay.
What did you say, sir?
On page 34, I was still looking for her. I sent the demand letter for her to pay me.
Okay, on page 34.
December 3rd is when I sent the demand letter to...
On page 34, you have a demand letter? I don't see that.
No,
On page
34 is when I posted that I was still looking for her.
You know, the girl that thinks it's okay to take $750 from someone, and that's 12/7, December 7th. Today, she got the demand letter to pay me back. Now she's accusing me of slashing her tire and says she's getting a restraining order against me. I think she's just mad I was able to send a letter to get my money back. I cannot wait to serve her and go to court. This looks convincing, too.
No, Your Honor,
this
I was
is
never
just
served.
a post, sir?
Plaintiff Terry West is suing his former friend, who claims Terry threatened her on social media and slashed her tire.
What are you saying, ma'am?
I never got served. I just got served 30 days ago.
That's because,
and then you said
that's because she kept moving around. She moved.
Yeah, he's suing for that part of it too, that you were avoiding service of process.
Never. I never would have. I work for a law firm, and I know that it's illegal to avoid service.
So you never received any service?
Never. He tried to serve me at my boyfriend's house where my Altima was located because I gave
How
him
did
that
you know I
address.
tried to...
Hold on. How did you know?
I'm sorry?
How did you know he tried to?
Tried to serve me?
At your boyfriend's house?
Because he posted it on social media that he was trying to serve me at my boyfriend's house.
Did you post?
I never state. Where did I state that I served her at her boyfriend's house?
Do you have anything indicating that?
On Facebook,
Anything in the evidence here?
let me take a look.
Because he provides
No, I never
clear
got served.
evidence that he was attempting to serve you. Certified mail.
He posted on social media that he tried to serve me.
You have to show me that.
at my
I don't see
house.
that. All
At
I
my
see is an
boyfriend's house.
actual certificate of service.
And if you look on
He did
page,
serve you.
Your Honor. if
No,
you
no, no.
look-
That is at my new location that he served
Wherever
me.
it is, ma'am, he served you.
Yes, he did serve me 30 days
Right.
ago.
So what are we doing all this about?
Your Honor, I have one more page for you to look at, page 24, dated January 29th. She admitted that she was in the wrong and that she was going to pay me back.
Yeah. What? I told you I was gonna pay you back. What are you talking about? That's why we are here.
You don't remember saying you paid him back already?
Yes, I paid him back in full.
I have not received a payment from her. I've requested.
Authorized to pay you by February 21st. And this was on January 29th.
Correct. I asked
You
him.
say you had paid him on December 3rd.
No.
Yes, you did.
That's
Yeah,
your
yeah, I know, I
document
did.
says that.
I
What do you mean?
understand.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, you're not allowed in my court anymore. No. Get out. No. You've lied to me several times. I'm looking at the evidence. Now you're going to tell me I didn't even hear what you definitely said that you paid him. Then you say you paid him December 3rd.
No, Your Honor,
I'm
I
looking
didn't.
at something that says January 29th.
No,
I
Your
will
Honor.
pay you in the future. When you
Yes.
claim to have already, you perpetrated a fraud with a document that you said alleges that you paid on December 3rd.
That's
I
correct.
just looked at and you admitted that what I saw was true. Talk to your lawyers. You need to go and get a law degree yourself so you don't come to court lying. Your claim is dismissed and yours is granted. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So lost.
I wish you nothing but the best. To stay out of my life.
Under a penalty of perjury in the court, are you not going to admit that you do coke? Or am I lying?
That's none of the court's.
Exactly. I'm the liar. You're a fraud. You're the fraud. Does it look like I'm hurting for $750? You are. You still have no car.
I
Didn't you
own
just
a
get
Range
arrested?
Rover. I
Didn't
own
you
a
just
Range
get
Rover
arrested?
paid off. What are
Didn't
you
just get
talking about? I
arrested?
have the title
You
to
went
my
to
car.
jail just
2 years
2
later, I'm
months
getting my
ago
money back.
Because you pay your bills. You got arrested, Terry. You posted on Facebook that you owed the court $1,800.
Traffic tickets.
Yes, and you went to jail because you're a whole bum. And you got off and you lied to the judge. That's what happens. So everyone, cocaine's a hell of a drug. Stay away from drugs. I got nothing else to say to you because you're a bum.
I hope you feel better about yourself.